Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us once again. I'm Gage Samoji. He's Emerson Hip. And this is the 100th episode of the Intoxicated Sports Report. Can you believe it?
Woo! We made it.
100.
100, the century mark. And sitting in with us today, as you could hear, in the peanut gallery, Garrett Nahiwa.
He dodged the camera once again.
Cheers.
We tried to sneak him in, but he wasn't about it.
No,
Nope.
he wasn't. And I am a little more amped up today because I am back at Dover doing this podcast.
We missed you for the last couple of weeks.
I know,
for
it was rough. But I'm back. Just like, Aerosmith said, I'm back. I'm here.
Back in the saddle.
I'm happy.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Like Stain said.
Like Stain said.
Yeah, we could do this all day. How you guys doing?
Good, man. How about you?
Fuck. I'm
It's
good.
really good to have you back.
Great to be
Can
back.
we do a clink?
A little clink.
Yeah.
Clink,
For
clink.
episode number 100
Like episode number 100.
Mhm.
We are also doing this episode in the same exact area
of the house.
of the house
Yeah.
that we did our first episode.
That's right.
Some
That's right.
of you may remember that. It wasn't our best.
No, it wasn't pretty.
One of our longest,
Yeah, probably.
but
Still
not our best. Hopefully this one sounds better than the first one. We try every week to do better,
Right.
because why not? Yeah, Garrett, thank you for being here.
As always.
We
I mean,
really
you live here, so
Yeah. Well,
it helps.
we really wanted Ashley on too.
Yeah.
Little backstory. So we had this idea for the 100th episode that we wanted to have Garrett and Ashley on. The core four. Hence the long sleeve ISR t-shirts. We're both rocking them. Garrett didn't get the memo. It's okay.
Oh yeah, no, I've been rocking mine. I
Yeah.
flew in mine when I was going to
Which
San
we
Diego.
yeah, we appreciate that more than
Yes.
you rocking yours
So
off
every-
camera.
This is actually first time I'm wearing it. Popping that cherry.
Hey, there you go.
It's a great long sleeve, honestly.
It is.
So-
Ashley was
my
not able
favorite.
to join us today because she went to a bachelorette party. One of her best friends is getting married soon. So we had a bachelorette party in Arizona.
Shout out Sarah.
Shout out
Scottsdale.
Sarah.
Yep,
Scottsdale,
shout-
Arizona. So
Sarah and
Ashley,
Blake.
And-
Shout out
and
Blake.
And Blake too, yeah. Blake's a follower.
Ashley, as you can imagine, wasn't feeling well today, or hasn't probably been the whole weekend.
2 day
Can't-
hangover.
Can't blame her. I'm a little hungover myself today. But we love you, Ashley. I wish you were here. You're not listening, but it's fine. We love you anyways,
Yep.
and I think we're gonna get by,
Yeah. Hopefully we can have her on for maybe the 2-year anniversary.
which is
Only about a month away.
wow.
A month and 1 day.
Is it gonna
Exactly.
be before you guys move out of here?
It will be.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
That date doesn't change.
No. Yeah. The day you guys leave this place is not gonna be any different.
R.I.P.
Yeah. So, Gage, what are we drinking today?
I don't. What are we drinking?
Paper planes.
Paper planes. Champagne.
Champagne and paper planes.
No champagne, but we got the paper
Which
planes.
these taste great. I'm a little worried because there is whiskey in this, and I have been known to go to work a little hungover after drinking your whiskey drinks.
There's less whiskey than any of the other ingredients, like combined.
Oh,
It's a quarter of this is whiskey. So
then
you're
we're
fine.
good. We're good. All right.
You'll survive.
You'll survive.
The lemon juice is, it's like drinking a salad.
Yeah.
As Kujin says.
Kujin. You know Kujin?
Hell yeah, no Kujin. Who thought we'd be dropping Kujin on
Hey,
ISR?
Take care. Brush your hair. Do you know about Kujin?
I don't.
Oh boy, Meals by Kuj.
He's pretty good. He
How,
should-
how many Marons would he be dropping on this episode?
Oh, 12.
Oh, easy 12.
Easy 12 out of 5.
Anyways, we're acting like some fans right now. But what's
Fools!
new? What's new?
Episode 100. I should have had a Will Chamberlain picture holding up the
that
100.
would be really good. That'd be really good.
100. Benjamin.
Also,
C notes.
we're also starting this podcast pretty late. It's
Yeah.
about 7:45.
7:45, yeah.
We are currently watching the Giants play the Mets,
Getting their shit kicked in as usual.
the New York Metropolitans.
Mets have our number right now.
Yeah.
Beat us 3 out of 4 in the first go around, and not a good start here.
And I don't know the score of the Heat game. Garrett, can you help me out? The score of the Heat game.
90-68 Boston.
Yikes.
Yeah, so that's a dud.
Yeah, it's not great. Not great.
Halfway through the fourth.
Not great.
We have the remote around, right?
Frank Singer, yes.
Yep.
Just in case we need it.
We do.
What do we
We'll
got?
probably
Going,
throw some
what do we
audio.
got going on today?
All right, so we have to give people soccer news because it's it's what they asked for.
Yes.
It's especially our buddy Sal, which we're going to be talking about his boys.
So,
And we got some other really great soccer news, not regarding his team,
No.
but
We don't give a fuck.
it's regarding our team.
Yes.
And I want to put the emphasis on our.
Yes, it is our team.
Yes. We'll talk a little bit of baseball. I know you just went to the Giants game on Sunday.
You bet your
Yesterday,
ass I did.
I guess that was.
They got smoked. We'll get into it, but
Yeah.
you know, it's still a great time.
So we'll talk about that. NHL playoffs are going on, so we're going to get into that as well.
Shout out to Tampa.
Yeah, and of course, we're going to be talking about the Western and Eastern Conference Finals of the NBA, which some juicy news here.
Stop.
It's not even news; it's just facts.
it's just facts. Better believe it.
And that's what's on the docket today. So, shall we?
Yes.
All right, soccer. Woohoo! So we have the Champions League final coming up, which is like basically the World Series, if you will, of soccer.
Thank you.
And Sal's boys, Real Madrid, are going to be facing off with Liverpool.
I know who I'm rooting for. Liverpool.
I kind of feel like, and we'll talk about this in a second here, but kind of feel like Real Madrid is becoming our rival
Yeah.
pretty quickly.
I'm used to rooting against Sal's team, so this is nothing new for me.
So this is a rematch from 2018. Madrid is looking for to extend its record 13th title to a 14th,
Jeez.
and Liverpool is looking for its 7th.
Yeah.
So this is a big time classic matchup of powers.
Liverpool, I think the home of some of the Beatles.
Probably, yeah. It's a big city in
I
England.
wouldn't know.
I don't want to say it's all four. I want to say maybe it's Paul and John. Maybe?
Okay. Fair enough.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But I think it's something like that.
That's a good pull though.
See, we should have went root for Liverpool. Who doesn't like the Beatles, right?
They have a chance. They have a
Overrated.
chance.
Who?
Beatles.
Wow. I mean, we were talking about the Beatles earlier.
We
actually.
were, yeah. We'll bite
They
our-
bug me.
I'm biting my lip on that one.
They're no Led Zeppelin, but they're still one of the greatest bands to
Yeah.
ever walk the earth. So.
Yeah. In other soccer news, our boys PSG, Mbappe. So, yeah, we'll clap that. So Mbappe, our star, our stud, was reportedly going to be leaving for Real Madrid this summer.
Sorry.
but
Sorry.
he has decided no, he's staying home.
He's staying.
in France.
He ain't
We're
fucking,
keeping him.
he ain't fucking leaving.
Let's fucking
fucking
go.
leaving.
He's staying. Signed a 3-year contract with us.
There we go.
Going to keep him in the fold for another 3, hopefully
How
longer
old-
than that.
How old is Mbappe?
I want to say he's 23 years old, and he's already
That's dumb.
he's probably the best player in the world right now. I mean, you could easily make that argument.
Not bad having the best player in the world on your team.
Not bad at all. There was a lot of controversy surrounding this, which I thought was really lame. A lot of it was the fact that he didn't leave to go to one of the best clubs in the world. Like, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, which I think is stupid. If he wants to be somewhere else, be where you want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm glad he's coming back. Have a reason to have faith in PSG next year. You know what? I don't know if this is really a bold prediction, but I'm going to drop one right now. PSG is winning Champions League next year.
Okay.
Damn.
I'll put down my nuts. I like that. Out of the gate.
Right.
Bold prediction.
We're going for it. I mean, I want to give a shout out to cousin Kyle for this segment or part of the show that
Yes.
he gave us a long time ago, and it's living on. It's living
We
strong.
don't do bold predictions as much.
Not as much as we
I
used to.
actually have one today too,
I know.
which we'll get to. Which
We
do you
are.
think is bold? But we'll get there. Right?
It's a fun,
I think it's enough.
indifferent kind of prediction, but
Today's date. Today is May
23rd.
22. It is in the notes. Forget about it.
Mbappe is leading the boys, PSG that is, to the Champions League.
You have the Warriors win the championship in 2022. I don't like that. Oh,
Can't wait to talk about that.
I'm gonna have to pay for that one. I deserve to. I laughed at you so fucking hard.
You did. I laughed at myself. I laughed with you
I was gonna say, I think everybody was laughing,
down the hatch.
There you go.
but we're laughing now.
Sal, book it. PSG winning Champions League next year.
It'd be great if they played Real Madrid in the finals.
Maybe,
too.
yeah.
Just put
Love
it
it.
on them.
Would love to see that.
Also, other PSG news. Messi might be leaving PSG next summer and coming to America. Wouldn't that be
Shout
something?
out Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, so it looks like you're right. That's exactly why I put that. It's because of the movie.
I've actually never seen Coming to America.
It's not good.
Really?
It's
People,
Don't let him play in the MLS. I thought he's too good.
people play.
He's getting old.
People put that movie in high regard though.
Okay, I
Coming
shouldn't
to
say it's not
America?
good. It's just, it's kind of cheesy.
Ooh,
Where's he going? San Jose.
So, I fucking wish.
Hey, if we go to San Jose,
bro,
we're
we get a Quakes Messi jersey for sure.
Yes.
Every year we say we're going to another Quakes game. We haven't. But if he goes to San Jose for some strange,
If I'm driving to San Jose for a goddamn sport, it's hockey.
Well, I would go see him play for the team that he's likely to play for, which is Inter Miami, which is the team that David Beckham has some stake in. But yeah, dude, Messi in the United States. Woo-hoo.
are they going to play San Jose? I guess we could
I
see
think they
him
play
play.
them. I think every team
He's
plays.
gonna
each
play
other.
in like Miami or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miami is the team he's going to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or that's the reports, anyways.
Like I could see him living. I'm trying to think of like what city Messi would pick.
Does that mean we need to go to France next year to see him play for PSG before he leaves?
Yeah, down.
Hey, I would
Just
love-
for a game.
I would love to go to
Yeah.
France.
We're to go out there for like 2 nights.
Just drop $5,000.
I would love to go to France. Garrett, you pass me another brewski.
Yes, sir.
I'll take a can.
Take a can.
Take a can. Shout out to Tyler Andrews.
Hey.
I'll take a highlight if you don't mind.
Oh yeah.
A lot of shout outs for me today. Over under 5 more shout outs for me.
Over.
I like it. I accept the challenge.
All right. Yeah, please do that. I win.
Ooh.
Balling.
Bowling.
So yeah, that's soccer for us.
All right, on to the MLB.
Woohoo!
Did you guys see Joe Panik's retiring?
Yeah.
I thought about maybe saving that for last call, but
Let's talk about it.
no. Joe
Touche.
Panik.
Touche.
Who did he played for after the Giants? He played for the Mets.
He went to the Mets and the Blue Jays
The Blue
for a
Jays.
smidge, yeah.
Happy for him. Happy he's going to be in retirement. He's very young for retirement, which is great. Who doesn't want to retire early, right?
I love Joe Panik for. I don't know if you remember watching him in interviews, but you could tell he was like not super comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But I respect the hell out of him for always taking every interview.
He was somebody I wanted to be a Giant for a long time.
Yeah.
It was sad when he wasn't
Right.
anymore.
It was unfortunate because he just kind of he lost his touch at the plate. It's really what it was. But yeah, he was pretty awesome for a couple of years.
I'll give it to him though because he's going to go down. I mean, obviously for Giants fans for what he did in that Game 7, that double play with Brady
Right.
Crawford.
Yeah, iconic.
That's going to go down as one of the most. I don't even think it's his bias to say that. I think this is going to go down as one of the most well-known plays in World Series history.
Oh, 100%. It's too bad it wasn't like actually called a double play on the field. I had to review it.
But that's also what's kind of cool about it is because I think it was the first
First time they used review in
review in a World Series,
Yeah.
and Bochy won
Yeah.
obviously won.
Or I don't know if it was the first time, but it was the first year where a review was allowed.
I think it was the first overturned play.
Maybe that's what it was.
So I think they called Hosmer safe at
Right,
first. He
right.
slid,
Yeah.
and then they went back to it. It's, in the replay I saw last week, because Cam Yard
It's pretty
posted
quick,
it was. No, it was close. I thought
It's
it was
really
close.
close, but
Really close.
I think it was definitely out.
And I remember, of course, we watched that game at Frida's.
Oh yeah.
Fritos.
Let me tell you, that game felt like it was 8 hours long.
Oh my god.
Every inning, it just mattered. Obviously, Game 7, it just matters.
Yeah.
You said you were in what, Santa Barbara for that, or were you here? 2014?
Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at Woodstocks for that because they split. If you were a Giants fan, they put you in a different area because all like the LA fans. And yeah, they like split the whole restaurant, but it got rowdy.
And
That's hilarious.
It was a lot of fun.
That whole game was so long. I remember the left fielder bobbled the ball.
Oh, fucking Juan Perez.
Number 2.
Well,
Juan Perez.
first Blanco just totally misjudged the ball and let it get by him
Oh, that's
because
right.
it should have been a single,
Mhm.
or he should have made a diving attempt, one of the two, and he let the ball get by him. And then Perez was trying to pick the ball up and dropped it the first time.
And we've mentioned this before, but that Crawford, if he would have gunned him
It would
down,
have been epic.
if he would have gunned him down at home to end the World Series and win
Right.
it, I mean, come on.
That would have gone down as like the most iconic play in World Series history.
Ever.
Ever.
But I'll give it to that third base coach because I think he knew. I forget you know the player. I forget who it is.
Oh, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
Yeah.
He would have been out by a mile.
I think so.
Because he wasn't very quick. He did play left field, didn't he?
Yeah, he wasn't fast by any means, but yeah, I think Crawford would have got him. He wouldn't have had to make a great throw anyways.
No.
Yeah.
But shout out to Joe Panik.
Yep.
Wish you were still a Giant.
Very
Wish-
nice career. He was an all-star once, so
He was.
got to tip the cap to that.
Tip the cap to Joe Panic.
So you went to the Giants game
I
yesterday.
sure did. First game of the season. Also
Nice.
another cherry pop.
Club level for you?
Club level, first time, another cherry pop.
Keep them going.
Did you do anything else for the first time? Momos?
Momos.
Hey!
You went to Momos? That was your first time in Momos?
First time I ever went to Momos. Wait,
Oh my god.
And
No.
21st Amendment?
and I went to 21st Amendment.
Wow. You
Another
did
one.
everything yesterday.
Yesterday was great. First of
That's
all,
your first time at Momos?
first time ever at Momos. And
Wow.
I'm really happy to talk about it on here because, what was it, a month and a half ago? I said I had one goal is to go to the Giants game, but go to Momos before the Giants game.
Fuck yeah.
And now I think, the only experience I have with it, a day game is a better way to do it.
Oh,
at
100%,
Momos.
yeah. Well, I mean, you could do it for a night game.
No, you could.
Get there a couple
But
hours.
some
early.
about a day game, you're drinking, you feel good.
Right. It's 11 o'clock and you're drinking a beer already?
Yeah.
I was having margarita at Momos. It was great.
Even
I love
better.
drinking in the morning.
It was great.
It's
Momos.
better than at night.
6 before noon.
Yeah.
It was not that packed. It was not that packed at all. The one thing I will always talk highly about Momos because, of course, when we were walking up, I had to take a shit and it was something fierce. Let me tell you,
Nice.
I really had to.
I'm not talking about shit on the podcast.
Nice.
I really
dude.
had to go.
I like it.
Luckily,
Paint the picture.
I'm thinking to myself, this is gonna be a long line. I'm gonna have to use ladies' room. Who knows? I got
Just light on the girls'
Yeah.
bathroom.
That's a
God,
lawsuit.
if I had to go in the ladies' bathroom, no hesitation at all. I'm going to take a shit in the ladies' bathroom. I have to.
Hey, you can in San Francisco.
Yeah. And that's the thing about San Francisco is there's not a lot of places that you could just use a bathroom because a lot of places like you gotta order something to eat
Oh,
here.
Yeah, you'd be a
Yeah.
customer.
And, and they
yeah.
don't want to, like, no, I'm not a bum, but people, like, they don't want bums coming in using the bathroom for just being there
No,
for a long
it
time.
is hard to get that the right throne.
Bathroom was great. No one bothered me. Momos. Recommended 10 out of 10. I would go there again. I'm really happy. Shout out to Devin for for taking me there. The reservation, it was great. Got there earlier than we wanted to, but it was fine.
It's
Totally
better
cool.
earlier than later.
Earlier than later. Went to 21st Amendment for the first time. I don't know if you've been there before.
Yep.
It's cool. I was telling Emerson, you sit there, you don't really think that you're in a big brewery.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
because
a well-known-
21st Amendment's a big brand.
Yeah, they're well known now.
Yeah,
They're
it's
not
kind of
just
like
like
a
a- they're not
kind of more
micro
homey
anymore.
vibe
Yeah.
at like the
Really
restaurant
cool.
or like their
Really
little
cool.
tap room
We
restaurant,
each got a
and
pint,
it's right up the street.
got some calamari. Got into the game, and let me tell you, club level, as some of you might have seen via Instagram, I didn't even believe I was at Oracle Park. You walk in, and it's just I'm used to seeing concrete all around me.
Oh yeah, no, it's
And-
a whole different
It's
atmosphere.
a whole different animal.
It's
Yeah.
It was-
whole
it was
different
awesome.
atmosphere. It's fun.
Getting drinks it's easy.
Yeah.
There's no long lines. The bathrooms once again nice, not a long line. The
Yeah.
food we got nachos. We didn't go crazy on the food. It was just a really good time. It was,
No
nice,
meat.
it was nice to be back in the yard. Kind of surprised it was my first time being there this year because last year I went 6 or 7
We
times.
did a lot of games last year.
I was gonna say, yeah, you guys went all the time.
We need to get back on that train.
Yeah, exactly.
Try to hit those Monday, Tuesdays.
I was in the shade. We were in the shade the whole game. We were behind the play a little bit
It was
to
warm out there
the
too. Huh?
left. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I didn't wear a sweatshirt. I wore my jersey.
So it was probably like perfect temperature.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in the shade.
Did not need to bring the sweatshirt or anything like that, which, you go to Giants games sometimes. Night games, you have to wear the shirt.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You have to-
It
I
gets chilly.
you expect it, but I love that feeling though.
But, club level,
When it drops and
obviously
gets
would do
cold.
it again. I'm a low level guy. I like low level. But if someone was like, let's say club, I'd be like,
You're not gonna say no.
I'm not going to say.
It's honestly it's a great
It's a good
view.
vantage point.
Really-
They say it's the
great
best
height.
way to watch the game.
Yeah,
right?
because you're not like way too high. and
You're elevated enough
where you get some
that you can
perspective.
see, and
Yeah.
you can see depth and far away.
I would say the only bad thing about the day was the Giants got smoked 10-1.
Yeah, Manny Machado was just crushing the ball
Machado's
everywhere.
nice. He makes
Fuck Machado.
he makes it look easy out there. It's funny every time he went up the bat, he got booed.
Yeah,
Big
and he
time.
was swinging at the first pitch every time and raking it.
Yeah. Also, shout out to our boy Jock Peterson. One of his walkout songs is "Dancing Queen" by ABBA, and that is
I don't
one,
think I noticed that one.
that is one of my
Is it
that
really?
is one of my all time guilty pleasure songs. I'm not even guilty. Actually, I'm not even guilty for listening to him like
It is a
It's-
banger.
it
It's
is
a
a great
It's
song.
a good song.
It's good.
I can't argue that.
And the more
It's
I hear,
catchy.
and ABBA, they know how to make hit songs. They
Oh,
just
yeah.
do. They just do.
They crush it.
Great. It was a great time.
That's an awesome walk-up song.
Yeah. Well, because the song came on, I'm like, who is this? Like, it's that pearl wearing.
It's the fucking pearl wearing
That pearl
motherfucker
wearing motherfucker with the bleach.
with the
hair.
bleached hair.
I love it.
That's
Awesome.
funny.
I drink a beer with Jacques Peterson.
And so,
Oh, hell yeah.
so I was watching the game, and there's this guy sitting probably 5 or 6 rows in front of us, rocking a Logan Webb jersey. Logan Webb. Logan Webb is obviously the ace of the Giants right now. I text Emerson, I sent a picture of this guy's jersey, 'cause he said Webb 62, which is Logan Webb's number.
Yep.
All that.
Right.
I told Emerson, I'm like, dude, this is just not a good number.
No.
Not a good number to wear. I'm sorry. 62.
Yeah,
Even flip 26, I wouldn't love it, but it's still.
that's way better.
way
Yeah.
better.
I don't like
So I told Emerson yesterday, bold prediction, lace me up. Logan Webb will change his. No, I'm doing a shot. Bold prediction shot.
He's getting himself
Oh.
a beer.
Thank you. Though. He's gonna change his number to something that's respectable. 62 to me is just.
Watch him change it into something shitty. It's like
Yeah,
47.
What?
47.
47.
47 was quick.
That
I'm cool with that.
number
47 not
sucks.
bad.
Yeah, Quitter rocked it, but it's still not sexy.
It's better than 62.
It's gonna be like 39.
39, yeah. It's
I'd be okay with that. But bold prediction, I don't know.
39?
I don't,
No,
I,
dog,
I don't
no.
know how bold it really is, but Emerson.
We'll give it to you.
That's the guy. Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, I was being a little bit sarcastic when I said that. Now that the shot's gone.
Right.
Great.
I think I forgot to tell you, my mom, her birthday was a few weeks ago on the 7th.
Happy birthday, Ange.
We went to Don Perico's. It was like right before.
Don Peace.
Right
Shots or what?
before.
Had that for lunch then.
She had got a shot for free because we said it was her birthday. It was like a tequila shot, and I told her because she hardly ever drinks.
Yoga?
I told her to do the yoga. I was like, so listen, I was like, breathe in through your nose, take the shot, and then breathe out of the mouth. She did it. She's like, wow. She's like, that was actually not bad at all. Like I couldn't even.
They
You
probably
taste
gave her some fucking
Dangerous.
well tequila.
I don't know if they gave her. It might have been. I didn't try it. Obviously,
Yeah.
because she shot it, but
No, it does make a huge difference.
because I just
Yeah.
did. I just did the
You
shot
don't
yoga.
even, yeah, it goes down so smooth.
I just did the shot yoga, so I forgot to mention that.
Because you actually pick up the real flavors that they want you to pick up when they're making the whiskey or
Exactly.
tequila or whatever it is.
Yeah.
When you do that,
Yeah.
instead of getting that just ethanol burn.
Facts.
It's the best. What are you talking about?
Facts, baby. Facts.
If you want to throw up, you cough while you drink it.
Or you gargle it.
Yeah,
Like it's
get some oxygen in there.
mouthwash. Yeah. Oh.
Gargle it, yeah. I'm like gargling shots a bit. Anyways, I'm glad we made it to this point. Thanks for taking the shot, Gage.
Yeah. Thanks for thinking it's a bold prediction, kind of. I'm still gonna. I'm still gonna write it down.
I think it's bold because I don't expect him to do it. I mean, would I be shocked if he did? No, but I don't expect him to do it by any means.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like, hey, this is what the number they gave me. I'm rocking it.
Nah, fuck that. I don't like
I'm the ace of staff.
that. Yes.
He is.
I'm trying to. Okay, what number would you want him to be? I think we
Like-
should talk about that.
Like with no.
Just give him a number. Try and think of whose number he couldn't take, of course, but.
I'd be okay with.
22.
Is there a 22 right now? Are
no,
they gonna
they're
retire?
retire
They're
Will Clark's
retiring it.
22.
Yeah. I would say 23 would be.
23 is not bad.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Can't go wrong. I would say. I mean, I like number 8.
8 for a pitcher though.
I know that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Single numbers. For
I think Listella is rocking 8 right now.
I'd also.
Not that
I'd also
they
say
couldn't
20.
do
I'd
it.
also say 21, but that's our boy Joey Bart.
Yeah. I think 23 is a good one.
I think. Hey.
Actually-
Let's go 4 more up. 66. Y'all see how Puig number? Go for it.
Fuck it. Anytime you do double digits,
Double looks good.
double digits looks good.
Yeah.
Always looks good.
You really
88,
can't fuck that up.
77, 66.
77 is like a weird one, but you can still rock it.
Like Darren Rupp, 33. I love the number, but I
That's a
always
good one.
think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Always.
And 33 is a pitcher's number. in my
55 is
opinion.
cool.
I think you could do 32.
Timmy's
I know,
that.
yeah, I know. That's
32. 32.
32 would be good.
32 is Magic Johnson.
That's Vogel's.
That's
song,
OJ.
Yes, it is.
The only reason I know that is when I played Saints football the first year. I got the jerseys go by positions at like when at that young age they just give it to you, and I was 32 because I played running back, and my dad never let it down and always just called me OJ, and then I had to switch it to 35 because I was like I want to be 35 and not 32.
Yeah. When you get in the Niners OJ jersey?
I need to start my bad boy collection
Bad boy.
because
You gotta get that Lance jersey.
I still want the
Not
the
Trey
U.S.
Lance, Lance
mail.
Armstrong.
No, I want the U.S. mail yellow jersey. We all know from the no ball, fucking Buster.
Mm.
Yeah, I want an OJ jersey. I need a Hernandez jersey.
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis.
You don't need an Aaron Hernandez jersey, I promise you. That
I
guy's
want
a murderer.
a Manziel jersey.
That's a good one.
Ray Rice.
A&M.
Yeah, Texas A&M Manziel jersey.
Ray Rice, dude, get out of here.
But yeah, no, there's some other ones too that
You
we
can't
talked
support
about.
women
I know,
leaders.
I'm kidding. I shouldn't have said that. That's fine.
And you can't support
I don't-
serial
hey,
killers either.
And the whole bad boy thing. You can't. Like,
if you want to do steroid, like get your Barry Bonds one,
Yeah.
get your Mark McGuire.
Barry Bonds was clean.
Yeah, okay.
you got to work up. Like this right here. That's McGuire, right?
Yep. Or is that Canseco? No, it looks like Mark.
Yeah. it was-
All right, just the people that did drugs.
There you go.
Yeah.
So Michael Irvin.
Oh, there's plenty that did. I guess it's like every professional athlete.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, you nailed it. 32 is his number.
Let's go. OJ.
I wanted,
yeah, it was.
I
Oh,
wanted
nice.
to hit something when he said it.
It's not last call yet. It's not
It's
last
not
call.
last call.
Anything? So we went from
Logan Webb's number to OJ.
OJ. we're pretty good at that.
And Lance Armstrong.
We're pretty good. We're pretty good at that.
Hey, he's clean too.
I don't want to force any other baseball talk.
No, I got nothing. I got
Okay.
nothing.
Let's move on to the NHL then, boys.
Two games today.
Yeah. Do you want to maybe change that, Garrett, real quick to 7:37?
I most certainly can.
The Panthers played the Lightning today. I didn't know the Lightning were up 3-0 in the series.
Yeah, the Lightning pretty much told the Panthers who was daddy.
Who the king of Florida?
Who is
Florida.
the king of Florida?
They won that series 4-0, which bring out the brooms. Jeez, these guys go for a three-peat. How
They're
can
on the hunt, going to another conference finals.
They're going
It's nothing,
they're going for heads right now. Also, the Avalanche play the Blues,
which is on right now.
which is on right now.
Whoa!
Ooh,
Big
4-1
turnaround.
Colorado. Let's
So,
go.
St. Louis scored early.
The first goal. It was 1-0.
Look at the shots on goal, 27-7 Colorado. That's some.
They've been making it count, but
And it's
Colorado's been getting
and
peppered.
it's well halfway through the second period.
Yeah,
That's not a lot of shots on goal. Is Colorado's defense that good?
Colorado's just good.
Okay.
They're
Who's-
good possession team.
Who's their best player?
Nathan McKinnon.
McKinnon.
He's
yeah.
he's awesome. He's so fast.
Is he McDavid good?
He's not quite to that level.
Is he
But
younger
he's.
or no?
They're around the same age. I want to say McKinnon might be a year.
I was
or
gonna
two
say I
older.
thought they were similar
McKinnon-
ages.
McKinnon's probably like 25,
Canadian
26.
or American?
Yeah, Canadian. I wish he was American. He'd be my fucking favorite player. But
I didn't know the Americans right now.
we got Johnny Gaudreau.
Matthews is a bust.
Matthews is a good player. He had like what? Almost. I think he had 60 goals this year,
Yeah.
or close to it.
The Rangers beat the Hurricanes yesterday 3-1. Carolina leads that series 2-1. Game 4 is in New York tomorrow. Who do you got in that?
I think Carolina wins. Carolina looks better. They obviously New York won the last game, but I think Carolina's going to take that series.
Oilers beat the Flames also yesterday 4-1.
This is a interesting
Edmonton
series.
now leads the series 2-1. Game 4 is tomorrow in Edmonton.
This is a very interesting series. I think
Go Flames.
the Flames on paper you would, any hockey fan would say yeah they're the better team, but Edmonton's been grinding out some wins. I think the Flames probably tie it up next game, and it'll be a 6 or 7 game series.
Who did I pick? Did I pick Calgary to win the whole thing?
You picked Calgary to beat Tampa Bay.
Tampa,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah, we talked about that
I'm
last week. I
I'm
think.
pulling for McDavid though.
I want to see McDavid win something. I hate that we.
You got to see the great players win.
Right. I hate that would mean that
No.
Evander Kane
No,
did
what do
something.
you mean no?
No.
What? You don't like McDavid?
Give me your.
McDavid's alright.
Give me
no,
your logic.
but I don't.
McDavid is sick. I know you know your hockey, and you can't watch Connor McDavid and not say this guy's.
No,
unreal.
he is.
He's unreal.
He's affiliated though.
with the bad boy.
fucking
You
douche-
love bad boys.
Douchebag of the NHL.
Evander
Oh,
Kane.
Evander Kane.
Yeah.
Who had a hattie you said a couple days ago?
I don't. Like I said, I don't want to root for Evander
Yeah,
Kane,
last night.
but I'm with you. I like McDavid. I would love to see him do something.
That's what happens though.
McDavid's kind of like the Mike Trout. Like he needs.
He is.
He
He's
needs
very much so.
Yes,
He needs one.
but on a different team. So you know what, McDavid, you're young. You
What
can do
if-
it next year.
What if Evander Kane was not on the Oilers?
I'd be all about it.
Okay.
Be a
Cool.
different story.
Yeah, it'd be a whole different story.
How about Evander Kane just goes to the Knights just so it just
So we could just.
So we can just
Oh,
all
it would just be a
collectively
massive-
hate the
yeah.
be
Knights.
like, you know.
That would be awesome.
Or even the Ducks would.
I was
fit
gonna
in.
say put them on the Ducks or
Yeah.
the Kings.
Yeah.
Anything LA.
Just make me hate him more.
Put them on Vegas. But yeah, but now this whole Florida being good at hockey thing is getting old. I'm over it. Okay. Stanley Cup needs to come to the motherfucking Bay Area.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, give it another 50 years maybe.
I have gray hair, man. I swear.
I do want to say that I thought that the Blues were going to test the Avalanche. Doesn't seem to be the case.
No.
So, kudos to Colorado. They seem to have a
Well, go Colorado. Yeah, go Colorado.
good squad. Yeah, I mean, I would 100% root for them
I
to
feel like
win it
we
all.
haven't seen them yet.
Colorado, shout out to Brett, his new favorite team.
Stop.
Along with the Nuggets.
Big Nuggets and Rockies.
Big
guys.
Nuggets
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Rock.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a big Rockies
I'm
guy.
super happy the Rockies are falling on their face right now.
Yeah.
After that hot start. Get that out of the fucking way.
On to the NBA playoffs.
The real story.
And Emerson Hip, my brother, my co-host. Oh man, I don't even know.
Can we get the flame emoji going on over here? Not because I'm a flamer, but
I
Woo!
don't even know where to begin on this. So, the Warriors, I don't know if you guys knew a couple days ago, but they're going to the NBA Finals.
Huh?
They're going to the NBA Finals. The Warriors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
they already won game 4.
Yeah.
We're precasting.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, remember wait, hold on. Actually, hold on. Remember last week when I was at my house with my headphones on, telling you know what, Warriors. I said Warriors in 5, and I think it's being generous. I want to say 4. You remember that?
I did.
And you thought it was far fetched. You said Warriors in 7, so you're trying to be humble. Shout out Kendrick Lamar. Another shout out.
Another shout out. Counting them.
You were like, it's either going to be 5 or 7, which I did not like that answer. You said 7. Right? Thank you. Okay.
Gage wins.
Because here's how
We're not worthy.
here's how I thought it was.
We're not worthy.
Here's how I thought it might have went. Warriors lose hypothetically last night, and then win the next 2. That's how I thought it was going to go. I thought
If they were lost yesterday, I would not be feeling as good as I am today. Obviously, but without the series in general.
because what do we know about 3-0 leads in the NBA? Never
Yeah,
lost.
never lost.
Never lost. Shout out LeVar Ball.
Watch the Mavs win the next 3, and then the Warriors win game 7.
If the Mavs win the next 3, dude, I'm gonna be horny. I'm not gonna
That is media driven, okay?
Yeah.
No, the Warriors are gonna close it out tomorrow. They're gonna go to the finals. Emerson is gonna be right to a point. His boy Steph Curry is averaging 28 points per game in this series.
Also, a ridiculous 9.5 points per game in the fourth quarter alone.
That's nice. Emerson,
Thank you.
That's nice. That's nice.
Luka Doncic, who Emerson has coined the fat white James Harden, is averaging,
Well, James Harden's fat too,
is
so
averaging 34 points per game and 5 assists per game. He's playing pretty well.
he's playing well. The fact that he's not, well, and you could say maybe his teammates aren't helping him out, but only 5 assists, which is well below his norm.
And the Warriors are out rebounding Dallas by almost 15 rebounds per game.
That is the difference maker right now. It's
Dynamic
unreal.
duo of Steph Curry and who would have thought Kevon Looney.
Yeah, Steph's averaging like 8 rebounds a game this series.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Kevon Looney is also helping with the points in the paint because the Warriors are averaging, or they're plus 56 on points in the paint for this series. And
Pretty wild.
paint a picture of what that means. Plus 56.
Well, plus 36 means they've scored that many more points over the 3 games in the paint than Dallas.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
I have a few notes on the Warriors because, for one, I'm pissed. I'm not happy. I'm not. I'll be quite honest, which I'm sure you're not surprised about. So the Warriors, this was after Game 1 when they won. The Warriors have won 13 straight series leading after Game 1. It's the 4th longest streak in NBA history for a best-of-7 series. So when the Warriors win Game 1 in a series, they're going to win the series.
It's over, yeah.
So if I am the coach for the Celtics or the Heat, I'm telling my team, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you guys can't win Game 1, don't even show up for any other games. You know why? Because they are going to beat you in this series. That's just how it is.
Do you want to be here?
I don't.
Do you want to be here?
Okay,
Dad. Yeah. Or you know what? I'll be in the car.
Yeah.
I'll be in the car.
If you guys can't win this first game against this team, you are going to lose this series. How does that feel? Do you want to ride the coattails of history and not be the champions, or do you want to win this first game? That's all I gotta say.
I'm fired up.
I'm fired up right now too.
I'm fired up.
If I'm the
Let's
head
go.
coach, I'm literally writing down on a fucking either chalk or whiteboard saying we have to win Game 1. If we don't, we will lose this series.
Boom. I like
Am I
it. Set
wrong?
the tempo.
Am I wrong?
I know you probably don't know this answer, but I would like to know the Warriors' record in series when they lose Game 1 over the past, like in this stretch, same stretch of time.
Man,
I know this probably hasn't been talked about, but I did see that stat. But I'd be curious to know, like, does
also so the Warriors came back from 15 down. I think it was Game 2.
Mm-hmm.
And
that game never felt like the Warriors were going to
No.
win. No.
So since Steve Kerr took over in 2014 or 2015, that's the Warriors have won 12 comeback wins when trailing by 15.
Wow, that's a lot.
That is.
So what do you do as a coach? You say, yeah, we're up by 15, but they're still not out of it. They still can beat us by what did they win that game by? Almost 10? Was it
They
9?
won by 9, yeah.
By 9.
You don't look at the scoreboard. You just got to keep playing your
that's a
game.
great point.
You-
That's a great point.
You just
You
keep
have
playing
to-
your game because you get comfortable, then it's over.
When you play this team, you have to put your
Don't
foot
look at
on the
this-
throat. You
Yeah.
cannot
Yeah.
let them
Yeah.
give them. I heard it in a good.
You know, like that's the last nail in the coffin
Yeah.
with them. You need like 2 more nails
Yeah.
And
because you could be up like that and feel good.
I forget who said it, but there's a point in the game. I think it's probably the third quarter, but there was a 5-minute stretch when you have to play your best defense against the Warriors,
Yeah.
and that's how you could possibly win the game.
Yeah.
Because if you don't play 5 good minutes of defense against
They
this
turn
team,
it around.
They turn around
Yeah.
because they could get rid of a 15-point lead with
Oh.
7 shots
Yeah.
hypothetically.
Yeah.
Easy. I mean, and
This team they never say die, and they have not since 2015.
And Reggie Miller was making great points during the broadcast in the last game about how all they need to do is get this game to single digits, and that's such a psychological
Yeah.
game changer for them.
Because how many times I know? I mean,
And then you can
Well,
say
and
that for
it's
every team.
and it's momentum.
Right.
Like when you have people start, the team starts
Switch
catching
it
up
back
on
in,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, you stop playing your game and they start playing theirs,
Yeah.
and then it's over.
And so the Warriors winning last night in Dallas extends an NBA record of 26 consecutive playoff series that the Warriors have won a road game. So they are going to win. They're regardless going to win where at home
Yeah.
where you play. They are going to beat you at least once.
Yeah.
You can't stop
That's pretty wild. Yeah.
it. I mean,
So
I know the Heat and the Celtics are a great defensive team, but if I'm the coach, too, I'm telling them, listen, we have to win Game 1, and they're going to beat us once. If history tells us anything,
Right.
they're going to beat us once at home. We have to win Game 1, and they're going to beat us once at home. So we have to figure it out. And the Warriors are going to have home court throughout the finals when they go.
Do they have it over Boston?
I think I read that they do. 'Cause I think
Okay.
they beat or something.
Because don't they have the same? They had the same record,
Yeah,
right?
I think the Warriors will have the.
Or no, it wouldn't be Boston. It would be the Heat, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, because the Heat had home court in this series.
So as a coach, it's really tough. I wouldn't even know to begin being either Eric Spoelstra or I don't remember the coach for the Celtics.
Oh, Ime Udoka.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's one thing I gotta say. It's like you have to win Game 1. You have to. And I know as a Warriors fan, you don't want that.
Well, yeah, of course not.
But you know what I mean? Like, what else can you do?
Yeah, I mean it's
Almost like you
not
don't.
easy.
It's almost like you don't want a big lead because they're gonna somehow figure it out.
Right.
right?
I think you can't overthink that. I mean, obviously you want to win every game, so you can't overthink like the statistics and the history. History can be changed in any given moment, but I know what you're saying.
But it hasn't.
it hasn't
For
so
the Warriors.
far. But
I know history has to change eventually.
yeah,
But if I'm a player, I'm thinking to myself, we have to win this first game.
right.
Because how many times have you seen the Warriors in a playoff series since 2015 be down in a series? Not very
terribly
often.
Not terribly often. No.
And so that's why, as you know, Celtics or the Heat, we have to play our best basketball.
Yeah.
Because either that or Steph Curry's going to hit these 35 footers, and he's
Yeah.
going
Right.
to stomp our hearts out.
Right.
No, you have,
You have
There's
to.
no other way
You
around
have to. You have to.
I'm excited. I mean,
And you can't do a box and one against Steph Curry because they have way better players. Like Andrew Wiggins is finally playing. Like he's finally playing like Maple Jordan, #1 pick.
he's back. He's ready. He's ready. For
I don't
the
even know
finals.
if he ever left. He wasn't on a good team
Yeah, I think.
or
and
a good.
I think
coach
the
team.
narratives surrounding him were probably a little bit unfair, but yeah, he's playing some really good basketball.
And let me say, the Warriors have gotten to the point. They've gotten to the Tom Brady / Patriots / Buccaneers point in the playoffs where it doesn't matter how back they are, back against the walls.
yeah,
They probably
You
gonna
can't count them out until
You
it's
can't
over.
count them out until it's over.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why even let's say Dallas wins tomorrow. I'm not gonna be over here pumping my chest. It's like, so
No.
you guys, you
Yeah.
guys won 3 more. Even let's say in the final.
If they won Game 5 after winning tomorrow, that would be something different. But
Okay. Yeah.
but
Them getting their first one ain't gonna be.
Even if
oh, look at St. Louis making.
even if
Making
even,
a
if,
fucking
even,
stab
even if
at
they
it.
win, even if they lose the first game of the finals, let's say for some reason they lose the first game, I'm not gonna pump my chest. Like they still win 3, still lose.
You don't
3.
have to watch Warrior basketball until the last 6 minutes
You don't-
of any game.
You could also
I mean-
debate. You could also debate that for any basketball game,
No,
or
yeah.
sporting event ever.
That-
Yeah, I know
that's-
what you mean.
yeah.
But like, you really don't need to watch it because they can be down the entire time.
I mean, I would say this game that we just had on was an anomaly.
It's over.
For yeah,
This game's over.
where Boston was up by 15 after the first quarter or whatever it was, and they
What was it? 14.
continued.
Was it 14-1?
Yeah,
18-1.
But it's like
18-1,
even in like
yeah.
normal season with them, like it's not exciting until the fourth quarter.
This has been.
It's almost like they don't even show up to the
No.
fourth. Like the first 3 quarters is like 80% play,
It's been the Warriors' narrative, honestly, since Steve Kerr got.
and then fourth quarter comes around, then all of a sudden they show up.
It's been that's how the Warriors have been. Believe me, I know. I've watched
Yeah,
a
like,
lot. I've watched a lot of
exactly,
Warriors
yeah.
games, and they broke my heart many times. I know how it is.
That's kind of how it goes when you rely on the success of your 3-point shooting, though. You know, the game becomes streaky. It's not even that, you know, they have to make threes to be successful, but to draw the defense out and get twos, you have to make threes as well. So, which is what obviously they're built to do.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about with the Warriors? You got 5 more wins. You got 5 more wins
5 more to go.
until your best call on this podcast by far.
I just want to say that it's so funny that given almost 2 years ago we started this podcast and the Warriors' future was not looking that bright. I mean, obviously we still had Steph and Clay, but there was injuries involved and KD was leaving. I never thought that we'd be in the situation where Gage was shitting his pants over the Warriors again.
Dude, I thought I was when KD left.
Funny how sports work.
When KD left, I was like, I could finally breathe. Seriously, because when KD got there, it was dumb.
It was
just done.
It was. I'm totally with
It
you.
sucked because I even still got mad at the Warriors when they won like their back to back. I'm like, I can't help it, but
Right.
it's expected.
Yeah.
And even in 2019, we talked about if Klay Thompson didn't go down, I think they still could have
And
possibly
obviously, if
beat.
the whole team was.
Well, if the whole
there,
team was there, it would have been 5 games.
I think so. Yeah.
So
Or at least the Warriors would have won.
no,
somehow.
I don't like being in this position where I'm shitting my pants. You know, I'm not trying to get momos all over again. You know, that's not what I'm trying to do.
No, what I'm trying to
You're
do.
funny.
But-
You're funny.
Oh man, you're looking like you're looking. I mean, you're looking nice right now. I'll give it to you.
I still have the brake pedal ready.
I
Still got the brake pedal ready. Let's move on to the Heat and Celtics.
Okay.
So game 4 was tonight. Celtics took care of business. I don't know what the final score was, but it was not.
It wasn't close.
It wasn't close. The Heat only scored 11 points in the first quarter. I'm not totally positive that they even reached 30 by halftime. but yeah, they bounced back after losing game 3 at home, which Miami had a nice bounce back after getting blown out in game 2.
This,
The series going back and forth.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially, but yeah, I mean, I could find a box score and we can talk about it if you want to have anything you want to say.
I'm feeling good about my Celtics in 7 again.
I think this has makings for a long series. I wouldn't be shocked though to see.
And Marcus Smart didn't play in this game.
He did not play. And
And
Tyler Hero was also out, which Tyler Hero is a good scorer for
And
me.
I never thought that Marcus Smart, I would ever say that is a marquee player for the Celtics.
He's always had that defensive edge that not everybody has.
Let me just say, I'm
Obviously,
just gonna say, so I want, and I also said Celtic Warriors. It wasn't the first round. I think the second round.
Mm-hmm.
I said I feel like this is gonna be Celtics Warriors.
You did say that a while back. Yeah.
I did,
Yeah.
not like the beginning of the playoffs, but I
But
did.
yeah, like maybe early second round or something. Yeah.
I'm gonna love if it happens to see the Marcus Smart and Draymond. They're probably not gonna guard each other much, but they're both the same
Just
kind of
the
player.
energy that they both
Both
bring
the same
to
kind of
the
player.
game.
And I love.
I like both of them a lot.
And-
honestly.
Am I crazy to say I want to give the edge to Marcus Smart when it comes to heart because he hasn't won the championship yet? He hasn't had the, the history
sure,
of winning that the Warriors Draymond Green had. And Draymond Green will always have a chip on his shoulder.
Right.
And I don't blame him for it.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to this, he'd be like, "Okay, fuck you. I'm gonna amp it up even more now."
Right.
Marcus Smart, it's just Marcus Smart. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like Marcus.
They
Smart.
both bring it.
They
they're-
bring it. Yes,
Yeah.
it's a great way to put it.
Yeah, like the energy and the effort that they bring on, really on both ends of the floor. I mean, obviously they're not aggressive scorers per se, but
No.
they both bring it energy wise. Jason Tatum was the star of the night, 31 points with the Celtics. Not the prettiest night shooting necessarily, only 1 for 7 on threes, but had 14 free throws, plus 37. That's big time.
I also want the Celtics to go because I trust Jason Tatum as a star more than I do Jimmy Butler.
I think on paper, Boston versus the Warriors is a better matchup.
So, and you said that you'd be more worried about the Celtics playing the Warriors
Yes.
than
Yes.
the Heat.
I think they have the star power with Tatum, and even Jaylen Brown's a very nice player. Plus,
And you don't think Jaylen Brown wants to win a championship against
the
the
hometown team,
or
yeah.
at least where he went to college?
Right.
I don't think he's from Berkeley.
I don't know exactly where he's from, but
I bet you he wants to win that.
yeah, no doubt. And just their defensive
Yeah.
tenacity is they're
Both
relentless.
teams, the Heat and the Celtics.
The Heat are that way too. The Heat are tough. I think the Celtics scare me more defensively, just because of their length and athleticism.
I watch the Celtics and I think this is a team that should be in the finals.
Yes, up to this point, yes.
Yes, and I feel the same way about the Warriors because I also don't think the Mavs just are a good matchup. And you even said that you wanted Phoenix because you don't want the whole.
I was being a little bit sarcastic. I just rather play whoever.
Yeah.
Like you,
And the Mavericks beat them. They beat them fair and square.
if you wish for something, you're probably not going to get the result you want. Honestly,
That's fair.
that's just the way I see it these days.
So I should root for the Heat.
Maybe.
That's what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, I just be careful what you wish for. That's how I see it.
So, yep, that's the NBA. I used to like basketball. I used to like basketball a lot.
You're funny.
For a long time. Not as much anymore.
Pure sadness over here.
God, it's sad boy. It's sad boy season. It's almost summertime and I'm sad. What the fuck's going on?
Summertime sad boy season.
Summertime sad boy season.
Summertime sadness. Shout out to
Lana.
Lana
Lana
Del
Del
Rey.
Rey. Thank you.
Great song.
What is going on?
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna get tagged
Damn,
for copyright.
Ooh. Garrett,
Yo!
what time is it?
Last call!
Hey.
Last call on
Dun, dun, dun,
on the
dun.
100th episode.
Boom!
Can you give me a beer?
Huh?
Should we take a group shot? Is that okay?
Is that okay?
Fine by me.
Fuck, I'm gonna be hungover tomorrow.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna do, okay? Give me another beer, too. Give me another fucking beer.
Oh, here we
You
go.
wanna
Yeah.
talk shit?
Drinks all around.
You wanna talk shit?
You know what? You want a can? You get a can.
Bro,
Yeah.
that was great.
You want to talk shit? Okay.
No, I'm gonna fucking do it.
This
It's not fucking leaving.
I'm a co-host of this fucking podcast. This is my podcast.
This is my
It's my
podcast.
podcast.
This is
okay?
my
You wanna talk
podcast,
shit?
okay?
Your house, my podcast.
Your house, my podcast. Also, this is probably the 80th podcast here at this house.
Oh,
Or 90. We've only had a couple.
we had like 98 here. 97.
Yeah. How many did you do on the road?
What road?
Like on the road, like not
We
here.
do want to Tahoe,
I
Danny.
did Tahoe and my parents' house once.
That's right.
I think it's only 2.
It's only 2 times.
Yeah, this is episode 98 at Dover.
Wow.
Well, I mean, last week it was half Dover. So, okay.
Okay, 97 and a half.
Yeah, you're right, huh?
We done good.
You guys need to doing it, Jazz.
Hey, we now that we figured out that we could do it through our phones, like
Do
earbuds,
it fucking
we
wherever.
can do it anywhere.
we could do it
We could
anyway.
have called anybody right
We
now.
can do it in the bathroom. We can do it on the
Hey,
floor.
you know what? You know what? You know what? Call Ashley right now.
No.
Can you do it?
I'm not gonna do it.
Why?
Because we're on camera. That's gonna be stupid.
But no, put it on speaker. No?
I don't think the camera would catch that.
It'd be like,
Probably won't be loud enough.
It wouldn't be allowed.
Okay.
Yeah.
This-
But I did think about that. Would be cool, but it just wouldn't be linked up to El Camera.
Yeah, that's next level right there. If you can have a phone call come in live through the streaming service.
That's basically how we did it last week. It felt like a phone call, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big biz.
From what I've heard, it sounded great.
It did sound good. I listened to it.
Well, you always
It's not the whole thing, but
Yeah, same.
You don't listen to us.
traitor.
I got it right here in house from the source. Why would I tap
Last
it?
call, 100th episode shot.
Ka-ching!
Longoria slams his bat. We slam a shot.
That was.
Yikes.
Yeah, big time. You guys have anything for last call?
I got a couple things, actually.
Do you? I actually don't have anything.
Wow.
I'm gonna talk about. I don't have
Okay,
anything
fair.
that I want to actually talk about sports wise.
I'm going to start with this. So, we had All-Star races past weekend. If Ashley was here, this would be so much better.
Do we get points for this?
No points.
Good.
Good.
She won.
And what happened? Ryan Blaney, her driver,
Who?
finished first.
Wait.
And Denny Hamlin, her driver, finished second.
So, does he know about this?
She does not. She has no idea.
She'll find out.
She gonna find out. I'll send her
She
this
gonna
clip.
learn today.
That sucks.
No points.
Love that. I asked Devin today. I was like, "Who raced yesterday?"
Ooh,
And she was like, "It was an all-star race." And she was like, "Do you guys have any points for that?" And I was like, "I don't think so."
No.
I don't think so.
No points.
I hope not. Well, at first I was like, "Who won?"
Right.
If it
Yeah.
was Kyle Larson, I'd be like,
Give me the points.
"Give me the points." What are you talking about?
Yeah. No points. Sorry, Ashley. Maybe next week.
Wah, wah, wah.
I just thought that was hilarious.
Gary,
They
you got
finished
a-
one too.
You're getting a new Napa Auto Parts hat.
Oh, yes. Friends and family. If you see a fine 5'6" gentleman walking around town with a black and white Napa Auto Parts.
You're 5'6"?
Huh?
I think
You're not giving your.
I thought you were 5'9".
I thought you were giving yourself 7.
Oh, I was going to say, 7's generous, dude. I was like 5'6" is with my Vans on.
Nice.
And that, yeah, because technically, I kind of kissed right under that. but-
Because you guys are going to NASCAR.
Yes.
Vroom,
Vroom,
So-
vroom.
vroom. You need that black hat for NASCAR for sure.
I'm not gonna be there.
So,
Well, that's
Sorry.
all I rep is
Sorry.
Chase.
speaking of summertime sadness.
Yeah, just a little bit. I will miss you, but I will let the people know that I miss you while I'm
Should I let you borrow my Bill Elliott? No, was it Chase Elliott's dad's that jacket that I
Yeah,
have?
no, I forgot you have that thing.
Oh, I forgot about that
Do
jacket.
you want to borrow?
I may get a heat stroke, but
Is it a Budweiser jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that
You
thing
know,
is tough.
it's not, but it's not. It's like a. It's not too
like a
heavy.
windbreaker.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it has like
It does get windy.
It has like the lining on it that's not. It's like kind of would keep you warm.
We'll think about it. We'll see at the yeah. We'll see at the.
The only
weather.
thing I need about it is I don't want you to get like really bad stains on it. And I need it back too. You know.
Yeah, I don't trust myself.
Yeah, no trust.
No.
You should wear it. Somebody should wear it. Because if I were there, I'd probably wear it.
I don't want to wear a jacket when it's like
Yeah,
90
I was gonna say the t-shirt's gonna be. It's
and there's
gonna be
no
hot.
coverage there.
Yeah, I was say yeah. You are out in the sun all day.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We ain't sitting grandstands, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, where are we sitting?
Turn 2,
You
baby.
don't even know.
Hey,
Yet. He hasn't even bought tickets yet.
But that's where I'm gonna buy.
Was that where we were on the
That's
hill?
where we finished the race. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember finishing that race.
No, you don't.
I don't remember finishing. I remember starting the
sitting
race.
at the end of the race.
And yelling at Kyle Larson.
Yeah, I remember saying Kyle Larson, baby. I remember seeing Nick Taylor.
Gas is on the
Oh,
right.
that's right.
I remember seeing Nick. I remember seeing.
Yeah.
I talked to Nick
And
Taylor.
and Brittany, or whatever her name was. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't really remember. I remember getting there. I don't really remember walking in. Everything else,
You were sloshed by 10:30 probably.
a little
Which was
embarrassing.
awesome.
Little embarrassing because I was like, "Who's gonna be most fucked up?" And of course, it was me. So.
Who's gonna be the most?
I thought
Did you have breakfast?
I had hot dogs.
That wasn't breakfast. You should have had
No,
breakfast.
I had eggs.
didn't
I had
we-
eggs and bacon.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say, didn't we ate eggs and we were making
had a lot of
food
eggs
that
and bacon.
morning, right?
No, we made.
Or
eggs
when we
and
made
bacon
when we made the food up that
at the
No, I
tailgate.
had that for sure.
yeah. Then we had our hot dogs.
I don't know what happened.
We were eating.
I don't even remember having a hot dog. I knew they went down, but
We had hot dogs. We dropped some though, didn't we?
yeah.
Danny did.
Yeah, I remember that
Darts.
for sure.
Classic.
I just remember almost like
On the fucking dirt.
lighting the tent on fire from,
Yeah.
from the bacon grease.
Oh my god! Yeah, I forgot about that.
Katie's Forerunner almost going up in flames.
We almost had a problem.
That was sick.
That was getting a little out of
A
hand.
little rowdy.
Yeah, we saved it though. We were good.
Do you guys want a NASCAR standings update?
Yes,
That hasn't
please.
been much since the last time we did this, but Garrett, you still have 32 points in first place.
32.
Good for you.
Shout out OJ.
This,
Shout out
I think
OJ.
this new hat is gonna curse him.
I hope so.
Fuck you guys. It's gonna be the it's gonna be the championship.
It's gonna be the
hat.
charm.
I'm gonna
Just
get
take
him.
off.
I'm getting Elliot to sign that motherfucker.
You're cruising right now. You're just gonna go.
What the hat should say should have an embroidered saying 2020 champion.
2020 champ.
No, it needs to say fuck Kyle Larson.
Hey, chill.
Oh what, teammates? Ooh.
What?
Yeah, whatever. He rubbed out. I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah, rubbed out. You gotta stop. Gage, you are tied with Danny with 21
Here
points.
we go. I'm there.
Still 11 back. That's a
I'm
big
there
gap.
though.
Big
I'm
gap.
there. How many races left?
A lot.
There we go.
I have 20. Ashley's got 18. Dylan 17, and Alex in last with 13.
She's gonna leave us next year.
She doesn't even know what's going on. She's got Brad Keselowski on her team.
Yeah, I'm glad I got rid of that guy.
I also wanted to mention Justin Thomas won the PGA Championship this week.
There you go. I thought you were talking about Justin Thomas.
Not that Justin
JT.
Thomas. Different JT.
I thought you were talking about JT
No, not the pooper trader.
and not Timberlake.
Not Timberlake either.
Hey, not the pooper trader.
But yeah, he came back from a huge stroke deficit on Sunday
Yeah.
and won in a playoff against Will Zalatoris
Wow.
in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Finally missed one. Hey, 2 for 3 ain't bad though. Yeah, so shout out to JT. Got his first major since 2017 when he won the PGA Championship that year.
I had this idea of wanting to name by name give a shout out to everybody who's ever been on this podcast.
Do you have that list?
I do not.
Let's try and do it.
Okay.
Matt
Garrett,
Yo, alive and well.
Garrett, Ashley, Danny, Dylan,
Brady.
Brady's been on. Katie's been on.
Oh, Kitty was in the
Yeah.
the double.
The same
thing
one.
that
The same one's Brady. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like in the
No,
bleachers.
no, not the same one as Brady. She was on the same one.
Oh no, I think Brady's
She
on the
was
same one as Dylan.
Dylan, yes. I think Katie came and hung out with us for one
Yeah.
when I think he was peanut gallery. And
Okay.
there was just nobody else in the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Scott Erickson,
Yep. Good one. Zoe.
Zoe, Devin,
Devin, of course. Matt Finch.
Matt Finch, Matt Osirimu,
Oki Jr.
whatever you want to
Or
call him.
Oki.
Nico.
Nico. Of course, not Nick.
Sal.
Sal.
Sal's
I was
been
gonna
on
say Sal.
many times. Sorry,
Like, I
Sal.
thought-
Couple, two,
Yeah.
3 times.
Oh, we're gonna forget somebody. I'm gonna forget
Yeah, we're gonna look like assholes.
I was gonna say.
Who else has
Let's
been
see on
on?
my list.
Oh. I don't even remember who else. God damn it.
Who else has
I
been over here?
feel like that's pretty damn
Is
good.
that pretty close?
Pretty damn
I
good.
feel like you're
Oh,
missing a
there we go.
dude.
Missing a dude. Yeah.
Brett.
Brett has
Brett
been
was on here.
Brett has been on. Brett's been in the fold.
In the fold. That
I think that covers it.
that might cover, right?
I feel really bad if we miss somebody, but
No,
I
don't
think we nailed it.
have, right?
No.
I guess I could go through.
You nailed it.
Doink.
Doink.
The point is, thank you for everybody
Yes.
who's been a part of
Hammer
this.
nail head.
And anyone that has influenced this podcast
Oh.
in any way.
Absolutely. We hope to have very many more people going forward.
Yes.
Here's to another 1,000. Fuck 100. I'm going 1,000, baby.
That's bold.
1,000 is my favorite number.
Yeah, it's been nice. It's been good.
Cheers, boys. It's been a
Cheers.
hell of 100.
It's been 100. 100 of these.
How many episodes do you think you've been on?
Do you know for a fact? No, you don't know.
I
bet you
would
you-
say
You talk. Sorry.
it's like 16.
I would say 15.
I was gonna say 12. but-
Yeah, okay. So we're all
We're
in
on
the
the
same
team, so
ballpark.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say, and I was shooting high because I was like,
Well,
I
actually,
know,
you
I know.
I think you
I know
were,
I
you
hit-
were on a lot of like the early.
Well, that's
That's
what
what
I was
I
saying.
forgot.
I was like,
That's
I
what
know
I
in the
forgot.
beginning, so it's like I know I'm double digits, so I know I got past 10, but I know it. I like quickly started
That's what I told the other
Twenty.
solo because I think you're probably
because in
closer
the
to
beginning,
15,
yeah, in the beginning,
You
it
were
was
on
like every
most of them,
week. Yeah.
Most of them, yeah.
So I would say, yeah, 16. I would hold to my number if you guys want.
I would say you're
check
under
that.
20, but maybe over 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
somewhere-
going with 16
That's,
then.
that's a good
That's good.
number.
That's good.
Joe
Because
Montana.
yeah, I was like, I was thinking the same way. I'm like, I knew in the beginning, I was like, it was
Joe
like every
Pavelski.
week, but
What?
What did you say?
Joe Montana.
Oh,
then I
Whatever
really started
Pavelski.
phasing out, and then I didn't
He's
hit it
16
at
for
all.
the Stars.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. But he's number 8. Let's be real.
16 was always that was my first number in general was 16.
Connor was on here too.
Connor was. Good
The
call.
Tahoe.
Good call.
You and
Oh, yeah.
In the Super Peanut Gallery.
Super.
In the like, shut the fuck up peanut
you
gallery.
guys were giggling like a motherfucker on that episode. I remember that.
Dude, good call. No, I
I
remember that.
forgot about that. Good call, Gage. Good
Good
call.
call.
Yeah. That-
Connor was on
that's,
here.
that's probably the one that we forgot about.
Yep.
'Cause I think we've gotten everybody else.
I think so. Like I said, I feel really bad if we forgot something, but I don't think we have.
You said Zoe, which I'm happy about because
I'm glad you remembered Scott because not that I forgot that we had Scott on, but it didn't come to mind.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think-
It's been a good run.
It's been a good run.
I did not know starting this that we'd reach 100 episodes, but I'm glad that the diligence has led us here.
The
And
first,
also-
the first 100.
And I also want to give a shout out to Garrett for also being there when I was not there when Danny filled in.
Yes, I meant to say that earlier, but yes, that's a good
2
call.
weeks ago when Danny was here, I wasn't here.
You
Remember?
just you, me, and Danny. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I
no.
thought you had some good spice.
I listened to the episode and I thought it was the most you probably have ever talked. I mean, you talked a lot today too, but I was like, okay, Garrett's really getting into it. I like it.
You were the cayenne of the show.
So, yeah, I didn't really know what to expect, but I told Emerson last week.
Danny was the brine and Garrett was just the fucking spice.
Danny was the-
You guys,
And I was the chicken.
you guys, you guys.
You were the meat of it. Danny was just like the all
He was the olive
inclusive, and then I just sit there and dance on top.
You guys, the trio of you three were great. I laughed.
It
You
was
guys
fun.
gave me shout outs.
It was fun.
Appreciate it.
I wish we remembered to do the contender rankings that week, but
Yeah, it's
it is what it is.
It's all right.
We're here now.
We're here now.
I'm glad that we got you back on for number 100.
Yes, that was.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was going to be the plan.
It was necessary.
Yeah, I had to. I was not going to be here. And here's to how about we do this for the next maybe 100. We're gonna have 3 guests from here on out. I'll go 3, not 5, that we haven't had before.
I'm down with that. Totally down with that.
Try to make it work.
I've also had in my mind that maybe we should have some specialists, like an NBA person, an NFL person, and maybe a baseball person if we want to go that route.
No, I'm cool with that. Yeah,
How do you feel about that?
I'm cool with that.
I do like the 3 news.
We'll do 3 news who've not been on. But we'll still have we'll have the
Game.
Gannys, we'll have our Garretts, we'll have
Super
our
game for
Devins,
that.
all that. But
You work on some, I'll work on some. How about that?
oh yeah,
Let's do it.
we'll try to get we'll get Dave on there. How about that?
Dave, yes.
Bro, we need
I
to get
definitely-
Dave over.
I
Yeah.
think Dave could be a good addition to this
Yeah.
podcast, for sure.
I think it'd be hilarious because he can talk. He likes talking sports,
Yeah.
and he.
We'll get him during the football season. So he can tell
Yeah.
us
Oh my God, dude. Yes. He
Love
fucking loves his Vikings. It's hilarious. Because of all people, you're like, really?
Yeah. So
Where'd you
thank
get Minnesota from?
Yeah. Like,
You pulled the north?
you pulled the north.
So thank you everybody for listening. Please click subscribe, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the above.
Facebook. No, we don't go on Facebook.
We love you for it. Thank you for listening to us for these first 100. Hope you're here for the next 100. We will see you next week for episode 101.
Dalmatians.
Woo! Great movie.